Gesture elicitation studies are a very popular method to collect, explore, and analyze users' preferences for interacting with computer systems of many kinds. In this paper, we present results from a replication of a previously published gesture elicitation study which collected and examined user-defined gestures performed with smart rings. We chose a Type 5 replication according to RepliGest terminology, which enables verification of prior findings by being both exact and strict. This means that we use the same method as in the original study, but with gestures elicited from new participants. We did our best to replicate all of the implementation details of the original study as closely as possible. For example, we used a sample of participants of a size and gender structure identical to those from the original study. We also used the same smart ring model, experiment design, method of gesture clustering and analysis, and gesture measures. Unlike the original study, however, we chose only 5 references in our application, represented by the reference that received contrasting agreement rates in the original study, spanning a wide range from the highest agreement rate to the lowest. We found similar agreement rates, similar thinking times, and similar high ratings of the gestures proposed by our participants and the participants of the original study. But we also found several important differences. For example, only 50% of the gestures elicited during our application match those proposed by the participants of the original study. Furthermore, the new gestures present different articulation characteristics in terms of their structure, complexity, symmetry, and locale compared to the gestures elicited in the original study. These findings lead to 2 implications. First, conducting gesture elicitation studies with around 20-25 participants most likely limits the discovery of a representative set of user-defined gestures reflective of the preferences of the larger end-user population. This observation is in line with one from RepliCai, which noted that we, as a community, do not value, facilitate, or reward replication in research and often take the significant results of a single user study on 20 users to be true. Unfortunately, the most frequent choice of sample size for published gesture elicitation studies is 20 participants. As a second implication of our findings, we recommend more theoretical work to inform the sample size of participants to be recruited for gesture elicitation studies.